recording. Welcome everyone watching the stream on YouTube or Twitch at the team event number 7 this evening. I'm joined by Will,
Hey, how are you doing?
co-commentator today, and we hope we have an exciting race to show you guys here on stream.
Yeah, should be a good one.
Yeah. I will quickly go over the format of the race. Let's get that on screen. First up, we have a qualifying session 1, which all drivers will try to qualify. They have 15 minutes to do that. After that, the top 7 drivers qualify for, well, second qualifying and the top 7 grid spots, and which will take 10 minutes. After that, there is a quite long race of 60 minutes. After that, now a bit of rules which apply to this race. In qualifying there will be no tire wear, there will be no fuel wear, and there will also be no tuning allowed during the whole race, by the way. And in the race we have tire wear set to 8 times the usual stuff, 3 times the fuel wear, and there will also be no. The available tires are the Racing Medium, the Racing Soft, and the Racing Super Soft. Then maybe, Will, you would like to tell us something about the teams?
We've got 7 teams. One of them has only got 1 driver today, unfortunately. Got 3 teams with the Lexus, Nightview, and Vareka. It's a rookie first GTSRL event today. We got the second team, FD Spirit R. There he is. He's very quick. And Mikhail. Team 3, Sharpshooter, Valentine. Sharpshooter is one of the people that invented this event moons and moons ago. Then we got 1 team with a Honda. No one wants to use that car today. I wonder why. With just Rampant Lion, Cinebordi has not shown up. Then we got 3 teams with a Nissan. We got EXE and Vopsy, Dins and Supergred, and Reaper and Genesis with this beautiful blue and grey GTR.
Yeah, so a lot of different nationalities today. We'll show them on the screen right now while we switch to the race, and they're currently doing a stock chest and a first corner test to see how that goes. And after that we will go into qualifying. So here just on the screen are the deliveries of the drivers today, with, like Will told us, with the different teams, and only 1 team using the Honda. Okay, and then we said we have a last minute joiner with the Lexus again. And with a very interesting PlayStation livery, I think. Yeah. Okay, then we'll go. I think qualifying is about to start, maybe already. Let's see.
I think Cinebordi's just joined, so we might do 1 more stop.
Okay. Go ahead. Slide into. Okay. Yeah, he already said he's a bit late today. 1 more check and they will start the first qualifying today. And I will go into the expected. Guys, what's up? Then I almost got everything ready and set up. Get rolling. Let's see this one is. Thanks. I will also, well, this stream I will try, but will be trying some new things, which I try to create this evening or this day, to overlay 2 streams of our members who are racing. get up race info. To have, well, like 2 different views, just like in real racing broadcasts. So I hope that that works out. And I hope to see a good and exciting race, of course.
Alright, I think we're going for one more stop check, and then we should be into qualifying.
Yep.
Obviously, we're at Monza today. First corner practice, very important.
Yep. Hope they all get through cleanly, and then they should do it too well when the real race. Game sound is not that loud. I will change that in a bit. Mic off on YouTube. Just because I was trying if Will was good to hear with the Discord. And there we go. Let's see if they all get through the corner cleanly.
Is Sim already stuck? No, they all got off the line.
Yeah. Go.
Okay.
All going good so far. Oh, a bit of slipping and sliding on the back. And there is a major pile up.
Well, this is why we practice.
Exactly. Oh, sliding somebody through the screen there. Now, they'll probably leave the game. Yeah, exactly. And then I think we're on to qualifying.
We'll stay on top of the Discord and tell you, but we should be, yeah.
Okay. There we go. I will quickly now, while I have the chance, bump up the game volume a little bit. See, race sound effects. Don't know what. Yeah, make race. Grab me off. Yeah. Okay, this should be better. Let's go. Then we are, I think we're into the first 10 minutes of qualifying, are we? Let's see.
No confirmation yet, but let's treat it like we are.
Yeah.
Everyone using different tyres. Trying to get out on track.
I think since look at this picture, 2 teammates next to each other. Great. With the exactly the same livery this time. Probably because they were a bit short on time, but that's no problem at all. Let's see, we do have members trying maybe to set a lap. Don't think so, because there are people standing on the track. But of course you can still set a lap when there's people on the track.
I think we're going for one.
Oh yeah, one more stuck check. A very annoying bug in Gran Turismo, which really ruined my first races during the GTSRL. But yeah.
Last time we ran this event, it took us an hour to get through stuck checks. What we did, someone got stuck. We
Hopefully.
be good on the stuck today.
I think we are.
I think we're just practicing the first corner, being Monza.
Yeah, that was difficult, like we saw in the last check. There they go. Ooh, see some strange lines there, and I think, well, not reasonably clean, I would say, but better than last time.
No calls backwards, which is always useful.
Oh, except have lining around here. Always on this one. is better. Okay, do we have any confirmation on that we are? I think we're going to qualify because Richie is the only one being still in the game or out on track.
Yep. Don't know why he actually is sat there, but he is.
We'll see. Yep. I said one more. That should be done now. So probably get exactly traction control should help, but traction control also makes you start slower smoking gas. So it's a bit of a, well, I think, dilemma maybe. And most drivers, I think they do use traction control, but not that hard or not that high.
I tend to have it on 1 or 2, especially with these cars.
Are out? Let's see if we are really qualifying now. Can't see if we are. Q1 starts now. Yes, we do have the confirmation. Well, let's see. They should try and get some space from themselves, of course, for the 10 minutes they have in qualifying. Oh, okay. I think there was. Yeah, he did some settings wrong, maybe.
Yeah. Turning the tyre wear off. Just so that you can keep running round and round on the super soft if that's your thing.
There we are, leaving the pits, one by one. Leaving the track.
Yeah, important to get good space for a lap, but
yeah,
maybe at Monza be close enough to get a little bit of a slipstream.
Yeah, of course you have some pretty long straights, so that would be something to do. When I'm gonna race, Neat Mike, I don't know when I'm gonna race. I could have raced, I think, Friday evening. There are the casual races, but I didn't compete there, sadly. I was really working on this stream, so yeah. Let's see, they are really trying to get a... The gaps are coming along. There are still a few people in the pits, it seems. But then they're all going to be going. By the way, is this race sound better? I turned it up a bit. Should have some car noises too now. Oh, we have one user who's going to have to hard reboot his PS4. It completely froze after we changed the settings, so that's why he isn't here.
He'll be back, hopefully in time for the end of qualifying.
Yeah, should be. Well, what else can we tell? With this format has been used before, probably in the team events, but also with this Group 2 cars, Will.
We had a race this morning with Group 2 cars, not an endurance event, but it was shorter. The general league events, we have the 3 races.
Yeah. I think it's quite interesting to see, because all these cars are quite closely matched, I think. Expect maybe the Honda isn't that well balanced.
No, the Honda likes to oversteer a little on throttle on the way out of the corner. People are complaining about it when no one wants to use it. And yeah. I think the Lexus is a little bit quicker in a straight line, but not a lot.
Okay, we should be getting the first in the laps right now, I think.
Yeah, I think FG's just set the benchmark, 107.
Yeah. Don't know why I don't see that.
Because that was his lap.
Oh, okay,
Coming
okay, yeah,
around
yeah.
the parabolic
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
so he will finish his first lap soon.
FDR as Spirit R. I think he's going to be the first to set an official time here. And across the line. 72.
Should be one to beat. FD is normally pretty quick.
There comes Reaper over the finish line as well. Let's see what he does. Well, it seems he is starting. Oh no, 1 second. 1.5 seconds slower. Sorry for the notifications, by the way. Need to turn them off. Oh. Bit of a bad preparation from my side. The S4. Okay, we're already 4 minutes into, almost 4 minutes into qualifying now. With still the fastest time is being in the hands of with Night View 2 has a nice lap in. Now currently at the 3rd place.
Does indeed. Let's open up live timing. Let's see who's going fast.
Yep. You see they are closer together. We have a bit of a pack there and the other users are a bit more spread out. So here is a possibility for or Night View does get a bit, well, he has to deal with the traffic then. Let's hope users do get out of his way if he's on a fast lap. Of course they will also try to get fast. Oh, there is a bit of slipstream here I think for him. You're gonna have an advantage of that. He will probably. Yeah, he did has a bit of a toe there and improves his time.
Very close to second now.
Yeah.
600.
Exciting. Oh, okay, yeah, we.
The problem with running in the black in the pack.
Yeah. Okay. Shooter on 4th place now currently. Dixman's on place 5. Reaper on 6th. Our Italian at his home track now. Genesis running in 7th. But qualifying almost halfway there to into Q1. So the time to beat now is place 7 by Reaper to get into the 2nd qualifying.
Couple of guys close.
Yeah. Nice to see.
Any boardies who I'm watching, he's coming up to finish his lap, he hasn't set one yet. Looks like he might be a second or so on.
Nice view. His teammate here. 11th place we have the Honda. With his warning lights on. Have our with my stickers on. I really you. Well, currently the leader in qualifying is still FDRS Spirit R. And the top 3 hasn't changed, but EXE did manage to get up a few places. So currently on 4th. It's now getting a bit of a slipstream behind Genesis here.
Genesis is backed off for this lap, obviously wasn't quick enough.
Yeah. Can try to change it a little bit. FDR. I'm gonna quickly how I could do that. Already have it, and I can just make myself a bit less. And which he did, I think, was that the intention? I'm not sure. Night View currently isn't improving his time. Off. Fast lap. Trying to improve his time, which he does. Cool. Camera shot of Beaver entering the first corner at full speed. Trying to take right line. Genesis is currently on his last lap. Let's see what he can do. Try of a EXE. Sorry, close together. 8 minutes and 40 seconds into qualifying 1 now. The top 7 will advance to qualifying 2. And I think, Will, the tires you use in qualifying to set your fastest lap on, you need to start the race on them, right?
Yes, so if you get through to Q1, you can change your tyres. And if you don't, you're stuck on them. So I think Vopsy has realised he's probably the slowest of the pack and is qualifying on mediums at the moment. Everyone else on super soft or soft.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. We can, of course, some people might, if they are quicker on the harder tire, they might have an advantage, of course, of being able to run or longer in the first stint on the harder tires, if they have the pace, those tires.
Yeah, reckon the medium tires will probably go about 3 laps further than the super soft. So
okay, that is a big advantage, of course. How much slower? That's the question. Is it a risk you should take? Oh, this must have a penalty here. Sharpshooter being at the danger zone currently, as F1 likes to call it. Driver in danger on place 7, with only a very, very small difference to place 6. So if he improves his time, he will almost certainly improve his time. Oh, very close off his best time. Tries to go for another lap, of course. We are currently at the 10-minute mark. We have 15 minutes in Q1, I think.
Yeah. Cinebaldi trying to stay out of the way there. Messed up the first chicane.
Yeah. I always have difficulties with the first corner. Oh, so I think he... That was time. Let's see. EXE trying to get a toe there behind Genesis. Oh no, he was too far. Maybe he can have a blast of a start next lap. Sound a bit more balanced now, by the way, chat viewers. Let's see how many have got at the moment, by the way. Let's see. 4 on Twitch. The action is yet to begin, so if you're watching, sharing is always appreciated. Let's see. Oh wait, the road markings are already being blasted off the track. In his ES4 PlayStation livery, I think, in which he entered our GTSRL livery contest. PlayStation team. Sounds better balanced now. Thank you. Good to hear. Works. Great to have you here. Ooh, Night View now being on P4. Sharpshooter having improved his time quite a lot, and now I'm currently on place 2.
breaking up the team. We had a 1-2 for Team 1, I think.
Ooh, nice viewing going straight through the chicane there. The others people passing through. Nice view. Let's see what he can do. Going to improve his time. Let's quickly hop along. See what's line driving. Currently improving his time. Passing along track of Monza. Oh, nicely and cleanly going out of his way. On to the last corner. See, lead through there. Let's see what his time does. And a P2 with no 7/10 better than his previous time. Already moving. Now it's on to sharpshooter. Let's see who is the driver in danger at the moment. It's EXE. Let's see which driver might able in the last few laps to gain or to get into the top 7 to advance to the second qualifying.
Dins must have got himself into the top 7.
Ooh, EXE improving his time, now on 4th place. Goes straight chicane. Maybe to park there. It's qualifying 1 has almost passed. Now only if you get over the start and finish line you can finish your lap. Otherwise, let's see the top 5, 6 so finished. Let's see what the last might be able to finish their laps. I'm not sure.
Super great. Just had an off, so he probably won't finish that lap, and that leaves him out.
Yeah.
Genesis just started his last lap, so he's still in.
Let's see what he can do. I think he's the last one then to able lap.
Yep, we got Synod, Baldy, and Vopsy. 3 drivers that can finish their lap. Hopefully everyone stays out of their way.
Yeah. On board. It's Genesis. One is a bit of a home track.
He's got a second.
Quite a wide line. Oh, does he manage? No, sadly. Doesn't manage to keep his car on his track. And with that, doesn't manage to improve his time. Sadly, to advance. All cars parked now, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. So, after this, we get on to qualifying 2. Irish. Oh, did I manage to?
Yes, yep, Irish.
Oh yeah. Wait a sec. It's only a bit the color of. I do make a lot of mistakes. Names and I try to do my best. Sorry, Genesis. Irish is a whole different country then. Oh, might be if it's your track. Irish. Almost like there has been an apocalypse, all standing still. Across it.
So
oh
the
yeah,
drivers got fighting for the pole.
Yeah, let's quickly see which drivers are going to advance to Q1 or Q2. Sorry. FDR Spirit, our American driver. Nightview in 2nd place, German driver. Sharpshooter on P3, our Canadian driver. Place 4, Mikhail 24RD, an American driver again. Dingsmus, I think. Oh no, I'm gonna get the flag wrong again. My apologies. I think Really? Oh. Well,
Yeah.
great to have you here then. On P6, Reaper 33. And on play 7 will be Gret, American driver. And then P8, our Irish driver, Genesis. Okay. Interesting to see which is gonna get the pole. Room settings have changed now. Track to cloudy. Oh no. We like the sun. But anyway. Well. Almost on to Q2 then. Let's see if there has been any chatter or casual live. Wally is intense.
There we go. All 7 drivers in the room, only 2 on track at the moment.
There we go. Q2, I think.
Yep, so they get 10 minutes this time. And again, these drivers will start the race on whatever tyre they set their fastest lap on.
Yep.
So we now have Reaper going for mediums. Obviously, he wants to start the race on that. Everyone else on super soft.
Yeah, that's a bit of a different strategy then. You see from Reaper here. Trying to have a longer first stint, so a first period of before you get a new pit stop, then gaining an advantage over that on the other drivers.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's an hour-long race. A couple of positions down on the grid isn't going to put you too far behind.
No, that's true, of course. And I don't know which how long the pit stops are going to be here. Of course, with the Gran Turismo time, you can basically go like crazy into the pits, and then you have, of course, a set time at which only you can, of course, take more fuel on board or less. So that is a bit of a timing difference there. So we'll have to see and find out what it's going to do. After the first guy who has set a pit stop, you can see how much time it takes. All drivers, of course, have now a bit more space on the track. But still be close together, of course. Okay, first real hot laps now have started. Go out.
Yep.
Ooh, Nightfruit seems to have gotten a penalty and missed the first corner. So has to try next lap maybe. Yep. The first one who's gonna set a time. Quite wide there. Still hasn't got rid of his penalty, so maybe he does want to try to keep this position. But if you don't like take the penalty on this lap, your next lap will be invalid too. So.
Yeah. With only 10 minutes, that's going to ruin a lot of time.
Yeah. Getting penalties now is really a thing you should avoid. But yeah, always the game doesn't even do it well all the time, so it's probably might be a little bit too strong over the curves or anything like that. You can already get a penalty quite quickly. I don't think, is it on strict or is it just normal setting?
I don't know, I will check for you.
Multicam will be in the real race. Right,
Shortcut penalty is on weak.
On weak, okay. You do need to really cut off the track. You get it. Oh, Reaper drifting through the corner there. Nightfruit stepping aside to let him pass, it seems. Yeah. Trying to... So he has to do another lap then, because of the waiting here. Won't have a big advantage. I can prepare the split screen already, by the way. It will be done. Let's see. First.
Dan's using a lot of curve there once that was the car.
Yeah. There we are. EXC now on P3, Reaper on 2. Pole position is currently in the hands of FDRS Spirit R. That's the way how you... There is a massive advertisement. Man. Okay. This is PlayStation 4 Pro. Very nice. Okay, let's see. If one... Let's quickly switch views to FDR Spirit R's teammate.
Okay, going around Curva Grande now.
Yeah.
Currently in 6th place. Alright, looks like that was just the fastest first sector of all.
Yeah. It's purple, then it's of course the fastest. So, got the stream set up already, so wait and see. Yeah, Spirit really on a stroll here. Fastest lap in Q1, fastest lap in 2 now, with a difference of 1.681. It's quite a difference, quite a gap.
There's a long way to make up for anyone else.
Yeah, Sharpshooter now really did improve his time, with him being on 7th place a few moments back, and now on the 7th place, yeah. And now on P3 already, because Night View has passed him again. It's really quite tight at front now. Only the gap between the rest and FDRS Spirit R is quite big. See, it's on a roll. Cool.
Very close for 3rd. How's Reaper doing?
Currently only 0.088 seconds removed from the P3. Still being on the 2nd row, of course. And Rixie with 1.7 seconds. Behind that only 0.2. Behind that 1.3. So there's a bit of a gap between the top 3. But all together, they're really quite close.
God.
Let's see what.
3 seconds between 1st and 7th.
Yeah. It's going to be. Isn't improving his time, so he does need to get a really good last sector. Sharpshooter is currently was on a good lap, 0.3 seconds. Let's see what Night View does through his first corner here. Ooh, drifting along. Maybe is that a bit of a weak point of the Lexus? Will you might know.
heard it's a weak point of the Honda. It may just be a weak point of Group 2 cars in general.
Yeah. It seems the Lexus has quite a lot of power, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has more power than the other two cars, only slightly. All of them above 600 brake horsepower.
Okay.
But
Of
treat
course.
that badly and you light up some tires.
Yeah, of more power, of course. Maybe the wear will also be. But of course, you have quite long straights here on Monza, so you do make a difference with the car. Oh, Night View improving his own time, not the pole yet. Already 2/10 off his own time. Going a bit wide over there. See what he does in the last sector. With this being, maybe he crosses the line just in time to do another lap.
Absolutely. He's coming around the last corner now. Night View.
Yeah.
No, we're over 10 minutes. That is his last lap.
Yeah. No, this is the last lap. Just managed to improve his time. We were 3/10 off. Well, that concludes Q2, I think, and that includes, with that, the grid of our team event race this evening. So, on pole we have FDR Spirit, and on second place we have Night View, third place Inksmus, Sharpshooter on fourth, Reaper 23 on fifth position, EXE on sixth position, has already parked his car there, and on seventh we have Miko 24RD, teammate of the pole sitter. Well, I think that is going to get really exciting in the first turn. Oh well, Monster Cat is coming along in the chat. I don't use it anymore. Should have left it. Well, let's see some preparation for the race. Quick. Mentions. After quality ends, I will give you. Okay, we're quickly gonna go the format through the format one more time for the users and viewers who just joined. We'll keep you posted. Let's see the format of today's race. Well, the two first parts are already finished now, qualifying 1 and 2. So the next part we're going to have is the 60-minute race. During the 60-minute race, we have a couple of rules are set, of course, during this event. Qualifying is already done now, so we're just going to tell the race information, which will have 8 times the usual realistic tire wear, 3 times the realistic fuel wear, with of course no tuning allowed. Then we have the available tires are the racing mediums, the racing softs, the racing super softs. So this is where the drivers are available to choose from. As we can see, we have FDR currently, I think, driving on the medium tires, which is quite interesting. Because they are of course harder and you can drive in theory longer with them. So with these 3 compounds you can like change your strategy up a bit. Just like of course in all racing. So exciting to see what will happen with that during the race. Then we're quickly gonna go over the teams once more. There we go. Well, we have the 3 or 4 Lexus teams driving today. Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, the graphic doesn't show it that well. Only when you were in the pits, FDR. So racing super soft. Okay. There is one driver. You told me in the qualifying 2, which does start on the medium tire.
There are 2 by the looks of it. Reaper and EXE both set their fastest laps on the racing mediums.
Yeah, okay. Well, first the teams right here. Night View and Vikra in a Lexus with its livery, of course. Then we have another Lexus with FDR Spirit and Mike Hill. You can see their beautiful liveries on screen here. Sharpshooter and Valentin also driving the Lexus again. Then we have a few different cars too. One Honda, Sinipaldi and Brent Pellion driving that car. EXE and Hopsy driving the Nissan GTR. And Dixmus and Sobriget 2 Then we also have one team left, also driving the Lexus Genesis and Reaper station livery. So with that, it's almost time to get onto the race, I think. Okay. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. He has other real life duties to do. No problem. Oh, now we're almost on to some real racing, guys. It's exciting. I will try to keep all things posted. And we're on to a 1 hour endurance race here at the GTSRL Team Event 7. Look at the Honda with a really nice shiny livery of Dennis, I think, Sinipaldi. Yeah. Sinipaldi being the Endurance X Team champion last season, which is really great to see. So he has endurance experience, and with the car of the Honda being having lots of oversteer, but is good when you go a bit off the line. So it will be interesting to see. Again. My favorite car, I think, it's a question from the YouTube chat, by the way. I think I'm gonna go maybe, I think, for the Nissan. Bad off the line, but I like all-round cars. It's a bit more all-round. Sinipaldi was about to be in Q2, but someone was on the track and caused an obstruction. Okay, that I did miss while the field, so maybe some, something done about that. But of course, currently don't have stewards working on or actively trying to control that. Of course, you lose a lot of lap time.
Yeah, I was flicking between the drivers still on a lap, and I didn't catch the moment, I'm afraid. But I knew he was on a lap.
It's quite hard to try to catch everything. Of course, we try to catch the fights and everything, but we'll do our best. But of course, we missed that, so thank you, Ramp, letting us know.
He may have qualified low, but he has got a whole hour to get back to where he deserves to be. So
exactly. In sprint races, sprint races, qualifying is of course very important because you don't have that much time and that much laps to gain the positions back. But with an endurance race like this, you have much more time to get that done. Shooter here. Sharpshooter being the organizer of this event.
One of them, yeah.
Gray with blue accents, nicely done there on the front. We switch to our Spanish driver, which is back. No, it's a rookie, I think. You told us, yes. First event, GTSRL. Great having him here. Like we said, or we maybe didn't even tell us yet, of course. Everybody is welcome in the Grand Touring Sport Racing League here. With all these kinds of events being off the regular season, so you can just like join whenever you want, really. Whenever there is a casual event like this open.
Yep, I just received notification from the Discord. We are about to start the race.
Yes. Finally, we're on to 1 hour racing here at the Autodromo di Monza.
Important to watch the first corner, but also important to watch the other 59 minutes.
Yeah. Sorry for the notifications on the screen. I forgot to turn them on, but I don't have that many PlayStation friends, so it shouldn't be a problem. Was ready for 1 hour in then.
Yeah, we had a practice race on Wednesday night. We got up to about 35 laps on that race, so it should be about the same.
Okay, yeah. So then we're looking at, yeah, and how many pit stops would that take? 1 or 2 or 3?
I think maybe a 3 stop, possibly a 4 if you're going to go super soft or race.
Yeah, and you really have to push hard then, of course, trying to gain the positions back you lose with a pit stop. But yeah. We'll see.
Not so important to worry about the fuel. The tires will go before the fuel does.
Yeah. But you have to keep in mind that you have enough fuel. Which was a bit of a, like, if the race leader finished, like, it was a bit of discuss in the chat, of course. Oh, we'll have it all, we'll talk about that in a second, but final is about to begin. The race start here. Now, I hoped that I can show the first corner well. I just need to switch through the cars. Well, we have FDR Spirit on pole, then Night View, Dinksman Sharpshooter, Reaper, EXE, Michael Sogreat, Genesis, our Irish driver, Valentine, and I couldn't read any more quicker. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, lights out, and away we go on Autodromo de Monza for a 1 hour endurance team event. Is Night View already going to make a move there? FDR seems to have an edge. Blocks the road. Night View going through. Oh, we have a crash and the pileup. Massive pileup. Let's see who gets through it. EXE trying to catch a position here already. I think nobody.
The Reaper that's been robbed the most there. Way down in 13th now.
I think they'll next to each other. And they will likely. Ooh. Are there people with penalties? There are a few. But it seems that Holderfield did manage to get FDR already having a bit of a gap between Night View and Dinksman being placed forward. It had quite a good start then. But he does have a penalty, but we'll see how that ends. Sharpshooter on 4th place, EXE on 5th now. With the gap being the lead back nicely in view there. Ooh, we're having an action done there. Back. Nice beat. Lots of action down on the track. Nepali trying to regain a position there. Over Genesis.
Yep. And his teammate.
Yep.
Nearly had an overtake, but took it off the track instead.
And Sinapali going on the inside here.
Ducking for the slipstream, maybe getting on braking for this first corner.
Let's see. And up. Oh, we see somebody spinning out there.
That was Genesis, the driver in front of Sinabodi.
Ooh. Expensive mistake there. Of course, we have an hour-long race, so everything can happen. Still, it's the idea you stay on the track. Two Hondas fighting each other here.
Yeah, Sinabodi should have qualified higher, probably.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if his teammate will let him go.
We have team orders already here. Especially it's important that you don't hit each other, like a certain Red Bull driver did. Oh no! The body went off, I think.
Yeah, caught a little bit of grass, turned it round.
Now he's on to at the back again, trying to get to the front. Our rookie driver, well, still in the race. See what's happening at the front. Racing all over the place, trying to catch most of it. Valentine making a little slight error there. Now has to let the position go maybe, or goes to the inside. Lots of penalties being given out there. With the Honda also having one. Being quite wide over the grass there, you always need to be careful. Valentine under heavy pressure now. From Rampage. Rampellion, sorry. Let's see what he can do. Ooh, ghosting. Make sure you don't hit the one in front. Trying it. Oh, drifting, and there, I think this position goes. Yeah.
He's lost that place.
Deadly. Night view is off. How did we miss that? Night view has gone off. Where did he end up?
He is in 13th.
His position. Bit. We do need to. I will focus a bit more on the front now. FDR being already 5 seconds ahead of the rest of the field, so much action there. Sharpshooter.
Jens has had a great start there.
A bit of a bigger gaps at the front of the field. Now having them a bit of clean air, but of course opponent in your back mirror all times.
Yep. Reaper working his way back through the field now.
Yep.
I think this will be a pass into Parabolica maybe.
Yeah. See, I shouldn't call you Richard. Try to get split screen on, by the way. It's quite difficult to do when you also need to try and follow a race.
There we go. Reaper up into 7th down the main straight. And his teammate Genesis still has a penalty from cutting that chicane.
Do you need to try get off a penalty like that, because you have problems with it later.
Yeah, I went straight through it in our practice race and got a 3-minute penalty. So.
3 minutes? Okay, on a 1 hour race that is a lot. You do know in the Nürburgring 24-hour race it was a penalty. Okay, we'll quickly switch to a split screen image, by the way, now. You see night view passing through the field. And our usual race.
Yeah, might be 2 seconds a lap quicker than the guy in front of him, and the guy in front of that, so should have them eventually.
Yeah. Like that. Okay. Ooh, Sharpshooter, I think he's made an error. Really going straight close. I think EXE is trying to get close, of course, now. Is the gap still closing? Sharpshooter did have quite the advantage over EXE.
Yep, down
and we have Night View doing a pit stop right now. At the back.
Lap 4.
What will be his... See which tires he's on, maybe?
Let's go to the live timing, that'll tell me. He's gone back onto the super soft.
Yeah, trying to gain, of course, as much speed possible.
Yep.
Ooh, we have... Is he going wide there? A bit of off-roading with the GTR. By the way, I should have this timer on.
Four laps is quite short for a super soft stint.
Yeah. He could have probably raced longer, so I don't know what the problem was. And out of fuel is also not really a possibility. Oh, we see a pass there. Reaper trying to take second place of Mikhail here. Going to have a fight back in the corner. Yeah, oh, trying the inside. Oh, far away. Let's see what the first corner. Oh no! Reaper goes wide, side to side. Over the main straight. Mikhail trying to get some slipstream behind him.
Practically NASCAR style bump drafting him there.
Now it's on to braking for turn 1. Who will brake the latest? Trying to keep clean, not hitting Reaper. A nice fight here. We'll go back to the live view. Okay, let's see where the action is currently in the race, with guys being probably quite some time off for before their first pit stop.
Yeah, we expect those super softs to last about 6 laps, so probably at the end of this one they'll be coming in.
Then it's interesting to see almost 8 seconds FDR has a gap now over the rest of the field. So when we... oh no, going very wide by the way. Will be interesting to see when he will start. Oh, he's going to the pits now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dixmus now or goes to pit 2, or I think he is. Yeah. Directly after. Sharpshooter. He is going to stay out.
Yeah, Sharpshooter's on stop.
So this will be interesting.
EXE's on medium, so
now and exiting the pit line. Still 5 seconds, or where the gap is closing really fast now. Sharpshooting here. So with the advantage he had, they didn't manage to pass him.
Nope. I think EXE's on a good strategy here though.
Yeah.
Reaper all the way up to 6th after that first lap and about to go 5th. Darling there. Bit of gravel.
Yeah.
Loses the advantage.
Yeah, the gap between EXE and I think Dingsmans, I don't know what he's done, but it's 5 second gap now between him and position 3. Oh, we see someone sliding there on the background.
Valentine.
Reaper gonna properly pass him. Yeah.
Valentine's very worn out tires there, I see.
Yeah.
It's the front left and the rear left that take the beating.
Yeah. Almost all corners, of course. And the massive turns at the end of the track and after the first 2-3 corners take, of course, a hard hit on the tires.
Yeah, very high speed. Curva Grande and the Parabolica.
Yeah, Sharpshooter now being in the pits.
Yeah, that's what we expect from the soft 7 laps.
Yep.
Valentine in 2.
And now it's interesting to see where he will end up. How much time? Currently 5th. Just being ahead. Oh, don't cross the pits line. Is gonna have our Swedish driver is gonna have a go. Not yet.
So we got Vopsy, Reaper, and EXE on mediums. They're the only ones that haven't stopped, I think.
Yeah. Two seconds of a gap, almost 14 seconds lead on FDR. So he can almost do a donut and then continue and still won.
Maybe he'll save that for the last lap.
Yeah, no, it's not exciting. Just to illustrate how big of a gap FDR has on the rest of the field. And
Yeah.
he was on the Supersoft tires, and of course now I think he went to the Supersofts again, right?
He did indeed, yep.
Okay.
And his
So that's
the
it. That's
next person that has pitted is Dins, who is 18 seconds back now.
Okay, so he has the pace on the Supersoft, so he might try to just keep driving like this, and then of course he can. Well, if he has to do another pit stop at the end, it's doable because he has an advantage.
You have the time, yep.
But of course, we have still 45 minutes left, and we never know what happens. So we'll have to see.
Right. Dins is close to the back of EXE here, but EXE should stop at the end of this lap, so it's not so important to pass him. In fact, he's cut the chicane.
Yeah. And now Linksmith has passed him. Close the gap maybe, but far off.
Baldy might make a move here as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Does indeed.
Nicely done.
Of course, those people that haven't stopped are now on very old, very slow tyres.
Yeah.
But we expect them in this lap. Oh, EXE going for one more.
One more lap on this quite old tires, really. I think.
Yeah. Reaper too.
Some moves here.
Ooh. You would if Rampant Lion hadn't taken the very wide line. And Voxy's in.
Oh no. Interesting. Multiple pit stops. Oh.
See how far this drops him down.
Yeah.
Will Genesis jump him?
Will
Yep.
be interesting to see. Switch to the live split screen again.
Night view.
Having some close action. This time the split screen is from Sinipaldi.
Ah. Who is
Night view.
doing well.
Did expect some real pace, but he's already closing, of course. The mistake in the beginning of the race. Oh, we have Rampline here being off the track. Mistake.
Yep, he made a mistake coming out of the first chicane and
Sinipaldi here having an outside camera and an inside camera with the split screen here, which my internet is managing, which is amazing. I'll try to pass all the onboard cameras that we have available in the live stream, by the way, so hope that I got. Oh, I just need to switch sometimes. That takes some time. We have EXE in the pitch now.
Yeah, Reaper's really stretching those mediums out. Going for his 11th lap on them.
See how he goes to the first corner. Is it already slipping and sliding?
Yeah. Of course, if he can make it 12 laps a set, he'll only need to 2-stop.
Yep.
EXE comes out. 8th.
8th. Did quite a lot of positions with that.
Yeah, got a very bundled gap in front of him though. There's all the drivers up to 5th in one quite close pack.
Yeah.
Oh, Rampant Lion decided to stop again. Obviously didn't like those tyres he was on.
No. Oh, we have a spin here from Mikael. See if he gets on the track safely. Loses 3 positions with that. The gap between him and the rest is 16 seconds, so manageable. Now quite a lot of gaps between the field at the moment.
Yeah, I think our closest drivers are 5th, 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
And FD is nearly 30 seconds in the lead now.
Crazy stuff there. He really has the handling on the car, which was, I think, a Lexus, right? Yep.
Yes. Yes. And his teammate's doing pretty well in 8th as well.
Ooh, EXE having a move there. Going wide, but makes it stick. We have Sinapaldi going into the pits now. We have a blue flag even on screen. New feature of the game. I think there's gonna be a move by Valentine here. See, braking. Oh. Oh. In his gearbox.
Yeah.
Which camera?
Slow out of that chicane. Obviously the Lexus with a little bit more power just puts it down a bit better.
Valentine still close. Ooh, he
had a look on the inside there.
Yeah.
We've got a battle happening for 3rd as well. I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we'll switch to that all. With Reaper being close to Sharpshooter. Oh, we have a pit stop of our race leader. Let's see.
Every 6 laps.
Yep.
Like clockwork.
Now fueling.
Yeah. I reckon Dins might come in this lap too. Come around Parabolica.
There we go.
Reaper's still going on these tyres. 12 laps in. That would be why he's so high up the field.
And Dingsmus is going to have another lap.
Ooh.
This is interesting because there's now half the gap. With the pit stop, he lost about 15 seconds only.
Yeah, there we go. Reaper finally in. But if he can do 12 laps every time, that is only 2 stops.
The medium. Or was he driving on the medium or? Yeah.
Yeah, he started on the medium, yes. Yeah. Obviously, he's worked out that.
We have Mika in pits now too.
Yep.
Of course, let's see. Yeah, they're gonna lose the position. The exit.
That's gone very well for Reaper.
Gonna be close.
Out in 7th. The 2 drivers very quick behind him.
Teammates behind each other. Sinapaldi and the Honda doing quite good actually. With Honda being the less car, with maybe if he can handle it, the oversteerness of the car.
Yeah, just tends to mean that you burn through that rear tyre a little quicker and possibly have to stop on the 6th. Maybe not be able to stretch it out to a 7 lap like we see Dins doing at the moment.
Oh, is that the mistake Sinapaldi needs? Inside here, almost hitting Genesis there. And now
got a lot fresher tyres.
Yeah, so there's a massive advantage in the speed department then. Of course in the grip. Let's see how this battle unfolds. Taking a different line here. Straight trying to be on the other side, but the power isn't doing enough.
Not helping him through there, no.
Power, yeah, the power of dreams isn't. We're feeling it, but now let's see. Just out of the slipstream. Side by side. He just got a better exit, but Genesis, of course, defending the inside line now, trying to cross back.
Cinebordy's got the inside there.
Genesis went a bit wide. Are they gonna? Yeah. Oh, now the question.
Genesis straight into a slipstream there.
Yeah, only the slipstream. Oh, maybe Genesis who managed to keep him off, but no, Genesis has passed him again.
Yeah, and braked later and still makes the chicane.
Ooh, bit wide there. Already close again. Trying a different line now. Already lots of battles on the front of it. Now 4 people fighting same position. Maybe somebody can have 2 people in one time. On the inside here.
Rule number 1, don't hit your teammate.
Oh, exactly. Otherwise we get, oh, drifting through the corner there. Crazy stuff. We're here being in. Oh, no, we have Genesis slipping and sliding and he lost it. Does 2, 3 spins and loses 1 position with 15 seconds back. Pushing really hard, of course, to try and defend his position. Maybe it just went a little bit over the top. You never know. Maybe a bit of grass wasn't playing nice.
There we go. Dims finally stops. Puts Sharpshooter ahead of him. See if he can jump him too.
Let's see. Moment he does, but we'll have to look at the pit exit. We have had a spin from Sharpshooter, I think. Did lose a bit of time there. First corner it went that great. You can see now with a 7-second gap with him and Sharpshooter. Valentine going wide there.
Moxie's lost out to Reaper and Cinebordy's about to have him maybe.
Let's see.
Fouls. Up and down the field at halfway through this race. Not even.
Really great to see so much action on the track. Try to hit up another split screen with my fellow streamer here, so we can have 2 images at the same time. Isn't in effect yet, but I'm in off.
I think Cinebordy's made the move, held it on the outside around Curva Grande, and has moved up into 7th. Valentine's just had an off.
Probably get an ad, yeah. I do have an ad blocker, why are you not blocking?
And Rick Howe on Vopsy now.
Penalty for Dingsmus, our place 4. Interesting to see what happened. We're currently on 15 laps, by the way. Almost halfway the race.
Yeah, might have to update my 35 lap prediction.
Okay. We're going to switch now to our fellow commentator's view with 2 screens. There's no music playing in the background, Smoking Ashes. I just didn't remove the bot from my channel. My bad. I had so much preparing to do for the graphics, I think, and I really forgot that we have somebody gone off there.
Yeah, Cinebordy had a mistake at the first chicane. Only caught the end of it, but that's dropped him back down to 8th. 2 places, 9th, 2 places left there.
Let's have a look at our race leader. Currently, again, at a 32-second gap, so he can safely do a pit stop now, even if he wants to. But I think he doesn't have to now. Tires aren't that old. I think the people there, he's already trying to maybe lap 2 of our fellow racers here on the track. 30.
Is he that far ahead already? He is.
He is.
Yeah, he's already gone past our last race driver, and Sharpshooter is about to do the same. Blue flags in action.
Blue flags in Gran Turismo, indeed.
no penalty if you don't abide by them yet. We'll see if they add that.
Yeah, that would make it a lot more interesting. Trying to get the next one to pass our fellow drivers as well. Halfway past the race, field is getting closer together here.
Yeah, looking at the live timing, seeing what's going on. Is there anyone close? Sobergrad and Rampant Lion, maybe. Not too far away from each other.
Yeah.
Cinebordi's had a stop. Guess out in front of his teammate though. And in front of Nightview.
Ooh, we have a battle here. Genesis versus our Swedish driver P. Against our Irish.
Yeah.
Nightview being 8 seconds away, but closing the gap between these drivers here.
Yeah, and Cinebordi is
oh, yeah, Genesis made an error in the mistake, and Cinebordi or Gothenburg managed to pass them. Saw Nightview already here in the back. Drive, of course, is fast, and Cinebordi on 11th place.
Here we go. FD coming up to two cars that are battling now up to 13th and 12th to lap.
We have a pit stop, I think, from our sharpshooter. Yeah. Let's see what it brings him. Off the grass there.
Sharpshooter's going to drop to...
Oh, Valentine also making a pit stop. There goes Sharpshooter. Out on the track again. Question. Yes, ooh, that was close.
Came out ahead of Mikael, but obviously Mikael going a lot faster down the straight.
Yep, with the Lexus. And of course him being getting out of the pits. Close together. Sharpshooter probably going to try and do an overtake.
Oh, battle for the second place now. Dins and EXE closing the gap, under braking.
We have Sharpshooter passing here to Mikael.
Oh, that was the strangest overtake I've ever seen. Managed to ghost his way through EXE there, but lost it on the exit of the corner.
FDR, you're now really calculating the end time of the race. Yeah, you are. Great to have you in chat during the race with a 45-second lead here. Amazing stuff.
Enough time to type messages to us, and he's due a pit stop at the end of this lap.
Yeah.
As we still have a battle for second place. Drag race down the main straight into the first corner. Who dares brake latest?
Let's see. Interesting battle indeed.
Yeah.
Watching myself. Oh, that is a penalty. Really cutting the track there. They both got a penalty, it seems.
Both carrying penalties. See how that gets at the end of the race. That's Cinebordi on Valentine back in 10th.
2 pit stops here at the same time. Cinebordi now in Nightview on the 6th position. He has made up some places by now. Still being a 16-second gap between him and Sharpshooter. Okay, we're quickly gonna go to the normal view again, and then I will get set up the next screen.
Find an onboard of someone going fast.
Exactly.
Wopsy might make a move here. He's closing on with Sobergrad, but both of them making mistakes. Sodergrad in the gravel drops him all the way down to 12th.
Oh no.
Reaper still going on those mediums. I think he's going to finish strongly with this strategy. See where it puts him at the end.
Yeah.
As long as he can hold off Sharpshooter.
So, getting ready to have an onboard cam. Now, coming up. Oh, we were drifting here.
Yeah, Sharpshooter with the stickier tyres, just able to brake that a little bit later.
Yep.
Makes it look easy. I think our medium drivers should have pitted already. EXE will probably go the end of this lap.
So, currently on screen we have an onboard of Rampant 513 currently in the, let's see, at the 13th position, teammate yeah.
He's been racing quick as Rampant Lion, but made a few mistakes that dropped him all the way to the back.
Yeah.
I think we might see EXE in this lap. It'd be interesting to see where that drops him. Once he's done, there he goes, he's in.
Yep. Okay, we could gonna go back to the live unit. Of course. Be in the pits indeed.
I think EXE will stay 5th. Mikhail is not through Parabolica yet.
Yep. Let's see. Get now refueling and leaving the pits.
Mikhail coming down the straight.
See
Yeah,
being
he holds it.
Yep. Already be.
So Reaper has now jumped to EXE.
Yeah.
Currently on track, but he still owes a stop. Although I think it might be his last stop of the race, his next one.
Yeah, virtually. On the
FD making his way past the 11th place now.
have Cinebaldi making a mistake here. Is gonna cost him time on. Oh no, it's 14 seconds. That is doable.
Yeah, let's see how much time he lost. He only lost.
Valentine making a mistake too. Now,
Yeah.
isn't that big?
No, probably close that to a couple of seconds.
Yep.
Somebody's still got a 7-second gap, so it should be okay.
Have
Here we
our
go. Dins is in.
yeah. See how Sharpshooter will most likely pass him this way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's on the soft tyre, so he should have a few more laps to go. When did he last stop? Doesn't tell me anymore. Yeah, lap 17, so he's probably got another 3 laps to go on these tyres.
Yeah. I'm going. Your stream is up on the split screen again.
So I'll stop jumping around and looking around so much. We see Reaper here jumped up into 3rd, past Dins there. Again, still owes 1 pit stop, but that will be his last one.
Yep. Cinebaldi in the pits now.
Genesis will jump him, and FD will lap him.
Lap 22 now. 22 minutes remaining.
So if Reaper went 12 last time, 12 again, he should stop at the end of 24. So 2 more laps for Reaper.
Yep. Mikhail having a penalty, which he now lost by just letting go of the gas there.
A little bit up to
Ooh, we have a battle for 4th position here.
EX and Reaper.
Just having a go. Ooh. Might get a penalty for that one. Really wide over the curb. Trying to lose back now. Great racing here. Pitch to the... And Xmas has managed to pass him.
Reaper in a little early there. Obviously, his tyres have said no more.
Yep.
I think he should still maybe be able to make the end of the race from there, but only just. It'll be very marginal on fuel.
That is
unless he switches. Yep. He's gone mediums again, so he's going to have to be very careful to get that to the end of the race, but I think he might be able to do it.
Yeah. So, still close racing here between EXE and Xmas.
Yep. We got
one little mistake.
Genesis and Goldie as well. Down in 9th and 10th. Oh, so Genesis has gone off again at the first chicane. He likes doing that.
It's a difficult corner. Oh, we have some debris on the track. We have Night View crossing there, or being place 10 going along place 14. So that would think that now Night View has also lapped last race. Yeah.
Yeah, and 11th is about to get him too. Vareka is a rookie to the GTSRL, so
yeah,
not doing too bad so far.
Still in the race.
Yeah, and himself out of trouble.
My first race also did. Oh well, I got stuck 3 times and I only did the car thing, but that aside.
Never do too well at King of the Carts. I work at a kart track and
yeah.
I'll drive them in a game.
Exactly. We're now seeing the blue flags again. Or of course Vikra with Genesis do having a penalty, but of course passes Vikra on the outside of this corner.
We've got Reaper and Valentine for 6th. Drag racing down the start.
Close racing there.
Well, that Lexus is quicker in a straight line.
Let's see what happens. This corner. Close together.
Being smart.
Very
Reaper will
smart.
try and get the outside for Curva Grande, I imagine.
Yeah.
Set himself up for the 2nd chicane.
Still being very close together. And now FDR Spirit is pitting again.
At 24, every 6 laps. So probably one more pit stop for FD until the end.
And Valentine does keep the position. Only just Reaper on the inside.
Yep.
Yep. Nicely done.
We made it a whole 40 minutes without one of those big heavy red blocks making its way onto the track.
Yeah. Oh no, we have Valentine's going off the track. Oh. Round on Reaper. Get back maybe. Sharpshooter in the pits now with is probably not going to. We'll jump him that way. Yeah. So maybe even EXC2. No, he's driving out of the pits now. Let's see.
Gonna be close on the first corner, I think.
The battle between EXC and maybe Richie. EXC. Calling it that way.
Sharpshooter holds 3rd for now. He is on a different strategy to those ahead of him, so we'll see how that shakes out at the end.
Kel in the pits, it seems.
Baldy and Night View down the front straight, quite close together.
Close. One battle. Oh, nice.
Right.
Yeah. 2. But Night View keeps his line tight.
Yeah. Well defended there. Gonna have to do it all over again for the next chicane though.
Yep.
We've got a yellow flag for some reason. It closed itself. Valentine had another off by the looks of it and has dropped behind the pair of them.
Oh, not good, not good. Moist. No. Quick. Going to have a split screen again, this time with night view.
Night view currently ninth. Has had a couple of mistakes these last few corners, but
Now trying to catch Baldi here. Sinner.
yeah.
Yeah. He's really closing the gap with his Lexus power against the Honda.
No, you should stop either this lap or the next one. So
Oh, Cinnabelle is going to go in, and Nightview's gonna. Oh, Nightview's gonna too.
Cinnabelle was on a lot fresher tyres there. I don't think he needed to pit. He's running out of fuel.
Yeah. Likely.
No, you might jump him if he has to fuel less. He has.
Yeah. Interesting. He's out again and on position 9 in front of Cinnabelle. So he did have to fuel less.
If he's clever, he can make those tyres go to the end of the race as well.
Yeah.
From there. Oh, we have Dins off at Ascari, dropped himself to 4th.
Thanks here. Being our race leader already overtaking the guy driving, Valentine, on position 8. So how much more minutes do we have? 15. If he keeps driving this way, he will lap us 2 times.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Get himself all the way up to lapping the podium drivers.
It would be crazy. Some people do in 24-hour races, we here do in 1-hour races.
Finishing the race with a whole lap in the lead.
Crazy.
It would be ridiculous. We've got Vopsy in. Definitely the final stop of the race if he goes back onto mediums.
Yep. So, this is Night View. He is. Night View is having a battle here with his fellow German driver.
Valentine, who is running out of tyres and will have to pit soon.
Seems so. Struggling to get to this corner. The gap again. Probably is gonna go at one point. Night view. Gap. Sleep. Picture. Kill. Would be something if FDR manages to overtake and lap his teammate again. Or no, lap him once. Yeah.
Yeah, Mikhail would be the next driver to lap. Where is he up to now?
Position. See, passing this straight. And let's see where FDR is.
Coming out
of the corner. With 12 minutes left. Maybe it's even possible. Does he need to stop? I'm not sure.
He might stop one more time for a quick sprint to the line. He's got enough time.
Yep. Almost a minute ahead of Sharpshooter.
think EXE and Dins definitely need to stop one more time. Everyone else might go to the end from here.
Interesting to see all the different strategies. Maybe 16 seconds. Night view. Kills. That probably won't end up in a battle. Let's see. Have some stream. Left to
Got a close battle between third and fourth here.
EXE now pitting and fourth place too. Now it's on to Reaper, trying to gain most of it, and he will probably pass it because pit stop is about 15 seconds at least at with our race leader. It's gonna be tight. She is out of the pits now.
I think Reaper is right behind him.
Get
So there's
close.
three of them have now made their final stops. Din's managed to jump EXE just by having to fuel a little bit less. And
Yeah. Tight.
yeah,
Two flags already being waved for display. It's night view now at 12. Probably isn't gonna make up that. Maybe Mikhail 24. Does he still need to pit, or is he on his last set already?
he's halfway through these tyres.
He might
pitted 5-6 laps ago, so he probably needs to pit again.
Yeah. If Nightview tries to close the gap, which he is already doing, then he might be able to pass Mikhail still. We'll do a pit stop. So, theory. See how that's. And EXE has got a penalty. Might has to brake a bit longer here. He doesn't here, of course. Smart. With a 3-second or 4-second gap between both cars in front and back of him. Now gets a red lap, of course, of not having penalty taken yet.
We are on to lap 30, so FD thinks there are probably 6 to go.
Yep. Well, 9 minutes. 9 minutes lapsed. And FDR is pitting.
Like clockwork, every 6 laps should take him to the end of this one.
Yep. But like he said, if he can drive 6 laps on this, yeah, should be good. There he goes.
And 8th place is right in front of him, so that's Sinibaldi.
Yep. Sharpshooter. Yep. No, it's the gap still a little bit less than a minute now. His leader.
Yeah, battle going on way down at the bottom of the field.
Yeah.
12th and 11th Genesis winning that one for now.
Have a pit stop from Sharpshooter. If he's gonna lose some time on Dingsmus, but he will probably keep his position, being our time round. What did we say? 15 seconds. I think he is already out. And now if the gap is 5, 6, 7, back to 10 seconds almost.
Yeah, we'll close down to about 5, yeah.
Yep. So pit stop times are around 15.
Dins is on super soft, so should go to the end, but might have to stretch it for one more lap. As we see Reaper in for his final one. That's quite a short stint. Got a yellow flag at the first chicane. Who's that for?
Yeah, Sinapaldi probably pit. Yeah, it's going to switch to split screen view. Couple of
Yep, quite close to night view there. He's just come out of the pits as well, though. That means Vopsy jumps them both, and on the medium should stay ahead.
Sinapaldi in the split screen now, by the way. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we're going to see a few of these drivers that have gone long on the medium run out of tyre towards the end of the race.
Yep.
And have to defend.
Here. I think my stream is a bit faster than is, so different. Oh, we have an error. Koppenberg. Now Nightview has managed to pass him. 7th place right now. With him being way down after the first, I think, 2 laps with the crash he had. Now being back to 7th place.
Yep, not bad at all. Reaper getting turned around at the first corner all the way back up to 5th at the moment. Have a look at the live timing. Who's close at the moment? No battles going on really.
Penalty. He has the gap safely. Get rid of it. Otherwise it will be added to race time at the end of 45 seconds. 50 seconds still in the lead for our driver. Top.
Probably finished with over a minute to spare, but we'll see. Getting very heavy on the curbs, still pushing even though he really doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Just seen on YouTube, Hank is asking which one of these cars is our favourite.
My favorite, I think it's the Nissan.
GTR?
Quite,
I like it.
quite all round. And yours?
I think the Honda. It's the rubbishest car there, but it's got a real life Jensen Button sitting inside of it, which makes it much cooler.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's very true.
Let's have a look at the field. Is anyone close to anyone?
Seems to be quite big of a gap, maybe on the. Ooh, Nightview going very wide there, probably being a bit pushed off. But now lapping his team. Exactly 7 positions between him and his teammate.
Yeah, that's.
Which is, like we said, a rookie in this GTSRL event, but still driving nice lines, no big mistakes. Maybe
No.
a tad bit off the pace, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's been discussing with us in the Discord all week, doing some practice, getting some help for us on braking lines, so that's good.
Exactly. That's also where the community is for.
Although he's just run massively wide at that second chicane.
Things happen, things happen.
They do indeed. Yeah. Closing up now between EXE and Dinsmos. Dins on the super soft. Pitted a while ago and they've probably passed their date now. So EXE closing in.
Yeah. Right now. Interesting to see.
Question is, does he pit and lose the place or stay out and ruin his tyres and lose the place.
Yeah, that is a assumption he needs to make. An error there, yeah. Error made maybe because of the old tires. Now EXE being really close to him and trying to overtake him in any second now.
Yep. 58 minutes remaining. Probably 2 laps left to go.
Yep.
If Dins is going to have to carry these tyres for 2 laps, that's going to hurt. And he has got enough gap to reach the pit. But does he know that?
Ooh, slipping and sliding there. EXE now being side to side. And he managed to pass it. But now he needs to be careful of the slipstream of Smith. Ooh, looking. Was okay. Where did he went? Into the gravel. Sadly they touched, I think. There is a 18 seconds gap, so he only loses 1 position with it, but still.
Yeah, I'd pit now if I was him.
Yeah, I think
not to.
he just managed to already being far ahead of the pit entry, but now Reapers. What was it? Yeah, Reapers already coming onto the straight. There's 1 car behind him, but might be left car. Yeah.
That is a lapped car, yeah. But Dins is making mistakes now because those tyres are gone. I think Reaper might catch him by the end here. Where is our leader as we come up to the time? Just started his final lap. Lap 36.
Yeah. Which he predicted really well then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He knows his stuff as FD.
Exactly 6 laps and then he pitted. And this is the last time he could have pit. And now he's driving. Well, 6 laps. So he's almost at the end of his tires then now. But 1 lap should be good.
Very low on fuel, but he should be okay.
So in theory, the flag should already be out once Sharpshooter passes the line.
No, we do have to wait for FD to finish this lap. Everyone
okay, well,
past
yeah.
the line.
It's not a bit of a different system. So one more final lap then for FDR. Then he will have won this race with a really big advantage. With of course excellent driving, no mistakes, great pace, and with his strategy each time 6 laps on this super soft tire was, well, unbeatable today.
Completely. His teammate is in 6th, which is a good position for the team's points as well. I'm not sure anyone else has a team higher than that.
Already
so
coming up the final straight. Our race leader now, and in a few seconds our race winner. Let's see, what did he expect? 1 hour and 6 seconds I think, and then we would finish, and he's almost right. Across the line, FDR finishing the race. Now Sharpshooter still being quite on the other side of the track. Nightview does finish with him being...
Yep, so anyone that crosses the finish line now will finish. There's a really close finish between Vopsy and Cinnabaldi coming out the last corner now.
Yeah, pretty close. Still fighting for a position.
Vopsy will take it.
Yep.
I'm interested in, can Reaper catch Dinsmouth? Probably not. 10 seconds the gap.
No, that would be, or would have been a mistake, but otherwise. Sharpshooter, our 2nd place driver of today, now coming on to the main straight and crossing the finish line. It was a bit of a Hamilton race for FDR, yeah. just qualified pole, yeah, and then drove away. EXE now into the last corner. There they go.
Dins has really got no time left. He's done well to not make any mistakes on the way to 4th.
We're coming in 5th place. 30 seconds left on the clock. Is everyone gonna finish? That's the question. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think Mikhail
Oh,
was our last
drifting.
driver. That's all of them.
And that concludes this Team Event 7 of the GTSRL. With, of course, a massive, massive victory by FDR Spirit R. Congratulations, FDR, with the fastest left pole position and, of course, victory in his Lexus. Well, that was quite the race, really. Lots of interesting strategy, lots of interesting things that happened. Yeah, let's quickly have a look at the Discord. Oh, I totally forgot to make an ending screen. We'll have to end this then. What the reactions were on the casual races. Great race, and I hope all the members liked it, especially our rookie driver here, Vikra. Be sure to watch the replay if you have raced. But FDR was already following the stream while he was winning, so
While you were driving, checking out the stream.
Crazy stuff. One hand on the wheel, one hand on the screen.
He was typing messages to us while he wasn't in the pits as well.
He already predicted the number of laps, and I did it very well. And the end time, I typed during pit stops. Yeah, of course. Now, you can also leave it on the auto drive, but that of course is much slower than person driving.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for some celebratory donuts here.
Yeah.
In the Rush brand NSX.
Yeah. Well, great to have you here, Will. We should definitely do this again. It went great, right?
It's been good fun.
Exactly. Well, guys, watchers, calm down a bit from this great race, and we'll see you at the next event. Well, have a great. How many minutes I ended from the first car? Riker, I think you can tell this the results. Yeah, race results. Let me quickly have a look for you. 3 laps behind. Total time of 1 minute. Yeah, 3 laps behind. So that is 1 lap. Lap chart. Let's see.
About 5 minutes, I think.
5 minutes or something. By the way, we have the end results here on screen. Happen FDR Spirit in his great racing suit. Really. Then we have Sharpshooter on Police 2, EXC, Linksmus Reaper, Mikhail, Night View, Upward, Cinnabalby, and his Genesis in the Honda on it. On 12, 13 for Ramp, and Viper on 14. But you were there, you had a live stream, we have onboards. Great to have you here, great to have you driving. So, maybe next time you will end up in the points, you never know, you get better every race. I hope you learned at least something from it. You always learn something from racing and practicing, so that should be good. Well, I think that concludes the stream now then. I'll have a good night, a great weekend, and most of the people probably have a day off at Monday for, I think it's with Monday or something, it's English I think. We'll see. Okay. Have a great evening and goodbye.